Well, there are suicidal individuals who require medical intervention. Another group, the so-called middle layer of the mental health pyramid, struggling with suicidal ideation. And then there are those who are considered the most dangerous, the unattached, who will never reach out to a doctor, read a pamphlet or preventative measures, listen to a lecture, never have a discussion. And according to clinical psychologist Dr. Valerie Knowles, that's really where foot-to-foot community work is most needed.
You know, there was not a break to recuperate, come back to normalcy, if there's such a word, get your power back and come back out fighting. So many times if you look at your tolerance level as a cup full, right? And so if you take out some out your cup, if you're able to take a whole lot of your cup, because you're going to need some space to cope with day-to-day issues that are coming up. But if I have not gotten my balance, I was still just surviving for a long time without the backup psychological support and the backup maybe financial support, then I strain.
Dr. Knowles' comments follow a suicide and attempted suicide spike in the country. Just this past Monday, a 45-year-old Guanakee man reportedly took a large quantity of over-the-counter meds. National empathy to life's burden, she says, calls for understanding that no one is exempt from societal stresses.
Reaching out, connecting, providing the feedback are things that we all can do. Humanizing contacts, watching what we use to decide that we're not doing well, right? If I lost my job, who says that means your life is over, right? And so it goes back to how we reinforcing our parenting, letting our children realize that conflict resolution, problem-solving skills, all these things are part of life, and they watch how adults cope. And they recognize their good coping mechanism and their bad coping mechanisms. Self-harm does not always come, like I said, from that strain. Some people out of anger, sometimes, they respond out of anger, okay? Sometimes there's relational issues, betrayal, trust, betrayal, anger. I think if I hurt myself, I can hurt you back.
Right.
And then other thing that goes with substance abuse. Once you have substance use, along with the increased emotions, your reasoning is off. The increased impulsivity. There's some people who respond on impulse, not with the intention of ending their life, but just with ending the pain.